what was he trying to like? Was he trying to say it's over with now, or like?
Like, no, essentially he was, bro, because in that audio, he was like he literally starts off like what the audio starts off with him saying, in the book of Revelations, it's a trumpet, and that's why Donald Trump is gonna be the last president
Oh
because
man,
his last name is Trump. And I was like, hmm.
now,
And bro,
now,
like,
now,
bro, it
question:
made
Do
the
you
whole
do you
situation
look
worse.
like? Does he look like you can trust him?
Bro, this nigga, bro, what does he sound like he looks like, bro? What does he sound like he looks like? Because whatever he sound like, I figure y'all gonna be accurate. And also, mind you, he has somebody in the chair. Like he has somebody in the
Oh,
chair
he was
he's
a
actually supposed
barber.
to be cutting.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
he's a barber, bro. Bro, this clip is 13 minutes long. He was talking for like 30 minutes. And for most of that, bro, like he was not cutting that dude's hair at all, but he was
I
sick.
ain't gonna lie, bro. That's one thing I do not like about the barbershop culture is, bro, just cut my hair while you're talking, bro. Like, you know what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
multitask, bro. You gotta multitask. Cause I'm on a limited time. I know you got folks behind me. These folks got time. And you over here took the whole like he literally took the middle of the barbershop and started going off. But man, more of that in a second, bro. Cause this is until we get canceled, man. We are here with the guys. We are here with the guys, man. How are y'all feeling? I got Danny J. I
I'm about to
got
change
Rob with
that.
me. Oh yeah, man. We got to change all these names, bro. Hook me up, bro. Hook me up.
I got
We
you. I
got
got
Danny
you. I
J.
got
We
you.
got Rob here, man. Big shout out to the moderator in the background. Big shout out to you. Bro, we are back with another motherfucking week, guys. How are y'all feeling, bro? Let's grade the week.
Yeah, you want to kick it off, Sean Dunn?
Oh, bro, I can. Man, I'll give my week a solid, like a really strong B plus because I'm right now I'm not really at a point of coasting, bro, but I'm at a point of just kind of finding some type of relaxation because I just was going. And now I'm kind of finding a less busier schedule, which is good. But I give it a solid B because we had 2 days for the holiday. Got to spend some time with my family. Um, had some good food, sat by the pool. Yeah, bro. Like I ain't got no complaints this week. Can't lie.
That's good, man. What about you, Rob? Oh, you sound mute on my screen. I don't know
You
about you,
muted,
Sean.
brother.
Can you hear me?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, you clear now.
we got you.
If I had to grade my week, I'd probably say like a B. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, it was a good week. Just been tired. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like messed up my sleep schedule a little bit, but other than that, everything good.
That's good, man. B's passing. I'll probably say, honestly, this week has been an A for me because I was on vacation.
Nice, yeah.
Right now it feels like a C because I got work tomorrow. That's just only because I got work. That's the only reason. But
What time you got to get up? 6?
I got to get up at 5:15. So
Oh yeah, sorry,
yeah.
brother. Sorry, yeah.
But yeah, that's been I've been getting rest, bro. My first day of vacation, I took 3 naps in one day. I haven't done that in years.
That's
So
beautiful.
yeah, man, I got some well needed rest. About to
That's like kindergarten naps right there, bro. Three
no,
naps
for
in
real.
one
And we
day.
need to really incorporate that back into the work schedule. Like, cause like for real deal, like real deal, bro. Niggas be tired. Just give it like I ain't saying give us like a 2 hour nap. Look, like you give us a 30-minute lunch, give us a 30-45 minute nap time. For real. Just like be like, hey, y'all go to y'all cars, take a nap or something, come back.
Mm.
So
Hey, I'm a 31 different, bro. And this is a wow one. This is a far fetch, but this is until we get canceled. What if we just incorporated a 24-hour schedule?
okay.
Like a real deal 24-hour schedule, bro. Like instead of which I don't know what kind of effects that has on the human body. So if anybody out there who does any studies on this, please let me know. But like, what if we just went to a schedule of like work for like 4 hours, sleep for two, work for another two, sleep for four. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was literally like 24-hour schedule of just like sleeping, working, sleeping, working. Like, so
I
instead of
mean,
working just 8 hours straight during the day, we work. But also, what I mean by that is not just work. Like, there's still 8 hours of work. Like, if you did 4 hours and 4 hours
oh,
of
okay.
sleeping, then
Right,
four
right,
hours,
right.
then that's your work time. But then, like, after that, then like that next 4 hours you're not working, that next 4 hours of sleep you're not working, that next 4 hours, like you know what I'm saying, like So I don't know, like what is a 24-hour schedule? Like if we were just literally like awake 24 hours, not awake 24 hours, but if we incorporated like a sleep schedule that was 24 hours, like what does that look like?
I mean, technically, if I'm thinking how you thinking, if I'm thinking how I think you're saying it, like you're saying we pretty much just work for 48 hours straight, so 2 days, and to get the 40 hours for the week that we everybody gets, and then that way we just work 2 days out the week.
Well, that's different. Okay, no, I wasn't thinking like that. I'm talking about literally like human beings. Like we adopt like a 24-hour schedule. So like let's say you could have a meeting at Chick-fil-A with this dude and it could be scheduled for 2 a.m. and that's normal. Like you could have like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like your schedule is 24 hours. Or let's say like you were like, oh yeah, man, y'all want to have dinner? All right, let's go at 12. Like I'm gonna wake up about 10 from my like you know what I'm saying? Like and that's normal. Like it's not late, it's not early.
When would
It's
you
just
go
like
home?
that's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't you don't have like a set time to go home. Like it's just like
Oh,
go
like
home when you're
you're
free.
just
Like
making your schedule at like kind of like you feel me? Like everybody making their own 24-hour schedule.
yes, it's your own 24 hours. It's not like 9 o'clock to 6 a.m. Everybody sleep downtown. The world is shut down. It's more so like
See,
9 o'clock to 6 a.m. If you want to be active, bro, like if you want to have a meeting, if this business is open, if you're working and you're working like 24-hour schedule, the world doesn't sleep technically.
so basically New York. It's basically you just described New York.
Damn, yeah. What if we all just became New York?
There will be a lot more. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Anybody that's from New York, I love y'all. But okay, I ain't gonna. I have a love-hate relationship with that because I remember it was these kids that would come to this camp when I was a kid. They would come. I think they're from Brooklyn, and like the way they would just talk down on us Southerners, bro. I'm like, yo, bro. Like, so it just made me defend the South
Wait,
so
like how?
extra. Like they would be like, "Oh, I'm surprised y'all got roads still." I was like, "Oh, I'm surprised the restrooms didn't say colored." Like legit, like they would just talk crazy, bro.
Yo,
I'm like, "Yo, bro, like don't get
hey,
me
no
wrong.
way.
I guess if you're from a big city like that up north, you just might not know. You just real deal might not know, but like yeah, so it always just kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, like New York. But
So we
like,
beefing with the man. Is there a north south beef?
I'm
Like,
I'm not gonna let two individuals like make me dislike a whole city of people.
hey man,
But I can say this. I like LA over New York
hey, so
as a
you
city.
called it right then. Hey, you called it right then, man. He's taking a side, bro. Danny J is taking a side. Remember,
Dennis J has
remember.
picked a side. I'm picking the West Coast over, yeah.
Hey, bro. The crazy thing is, you're in the South. Why are you not repping the South?
No, I'm repping the South, but I'm saying if I had to move,
If you had to move, if you had to get
yeah,
out
if
of
I had to
there.
move, I'm picking out there.
Okay, bro. Since we're having this conversation, bro, I want to go and take it to the rap game, man. I wish you had a couple more people here, like Tyrell and Grant here for this, bro. But listen, if we taking West Coast, the South, and like the New York area, like East Coast, who has like right now, who has the best rappers?
I would say the South right now.
Come on now, talk to me.
If we talking about a group, like a group of people, like majority,
Yeah, like pull them all out. Who's got the
yeah,
most?
yeah,
Who got?
I would say the South.
Yeah.
All right, now who's on the bottom?
I would say New York. And I'm not even like trying to be like that, but like right now I would say okay, I want to say Joey, but Joey just had like a good little run just dissing
Yeah, he
everybody, so
did
I ain't
have a
gonna
great
say.
run, bro.
But honestly, just been consistent. Who's been consistent so far? I would say A Boogie up there. And he's
Okay,
not really like a rapper, like, like that kind of rapper. Like he's more like a turn up at the function kind of
fair
rapper.
enough. Yeah.
I like
Hmm.
Lil Tecca too. Is Lil Tecca New York? Is he New York? Yeah.
I don't know where he's
I
from.
think so. I think so.
Even then, he's more like a turn up kind of artist too. I like him though. So like right now, those like the top ones. I mean, there's been people out here been rapping like Jay Critch. I know Scipio, shout out Sip. He been trying to get me to be a Jay Critch fan for a while. But I respect him. But
So what you're saying is once the South really came into the rap game, we haven't we haven't got off top. Like we've been on the top
well,
since.
no, they didn't really give it to us, bro. Because like I like niggas love Outkast now, but people was kind of pushing Outkast to the side, like legit, like when they
Yeah,
first came in.
yeah, man, that's tough, bro. Because three stacks is crazy. Three stacks is
No,
crazy,
no, he
man. Hey,
gets the
speaking of
love
which,
now. He gets the love now. Yeah.
somebody told me the other day, bro. They was like, Sean, you need to play in a three stack biopic. I was like, I don't know.
If you style your hair, I could see that. I could see that.
Seriously?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey
Like
man,
if they style
hey
you a
man,
certain way.
hey man. Somebody talk to three stacks, man. Tell them I'm gonna do the movie for him.
Facts.
Yeah.
I can
That'd be
feel it,
lit.
bro.
You had to
Hey,
get
that'd be
that. You'd
lit,
have to get that mole right there.
bro.
Hmm.
Uh,
That's what makeup's for, bro. That's what makeup's for, bro.
but
True.
but yeah, yeah. I would say the South because like we got it's a lot of good artists down here.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Honestly, if we
Who's
going up north, I would say Detroit got more. Michigan and Detroit got
Yeah,
more rappers than New
Detroit,
York right now.
yeah,
bro? That's
I
what.
ain't gonna
Or
lie.
Why? I
Chicago.
guess
You
why
could
I
say
leave out
Chicago too.
Detroit. Okay, who's the best? Like, is that not a who? Okay, who's the best out of the South? Like, let's go ahead and talk about
Right
that.
now
Like,
or
who's?
ever.
I kind of want to know right now.
But like me personally, I would say Future still.
Yeah, I was about to say Future is probably up there, but will we say Lil Baby's close, or will we,
Maybe he's still
He might be.
or is he just
yeah.
not dropping like as much right now? Or
He's still, I ain't gonna lie, little baby Loki still kind of new. Like it's just different because most artists, their careers don't last long. So it seems like little baby been like, what baby got what, 3 albums? 4 albums?
He got a lot of albums. I ain't gonna lie.
I know he got a lot of mixtapes, but like I guess like well, I guess like they're kind of the same. But
Let's see.
fair enough. Okay, who's top out of the East Coast? I mean West Coast.
I mean,
I mean, I think like that. I ain't gonna lie. That could be up in the air, bro. Like you got some people that probably say YG maybe.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, yeah. K-Dot doing the stadiums, bro. So it's just
True.
Fair enough.
it's kind of hard to say another West Coast than him. Uh, phew. Yeah, bro. I don't. I
So
like
we got
watching.
Future,
I like watching though.
Baby, Detroit.
Shoot, you got Babyface Ray, Big Sean,
Yeah.
Sada
Yeah, I was about to
Baby,
say, bro, Big Sean might be my number one, bro.
T
But y'all can talk me out for
Grizzly,
that one.
42 Doug, not 42, but 42 Doug.
Or
Um,
two.
V's. I think V's is from Detroit. I like V's.
For real?
I think so.
Yeah. I know he's from Michigan, sure. If not Detroit.
Technically, you could kind of say DDG. He's from Pontiac, but that's in
Seriously?
Michigan. Yeah, that's in
Is he
that's
is okay, okay, okay. Now now we're talking about like
I
best
don't
right
think he
now.
up there with them though. Like
no,
That's
no,
what I'm
no. Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
like
yeah.
best
I was
right
just
now.
saying, like, just
Oh,
like
you just naming rappers, bro. I need the
because
best, man.
because you said like the best like area, and I'm just listening to like all the good ones they got. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure. Well, I got Big Sean
Oh yeah,
out
Big
of
Sean the best at
Detroit.
all. Yeah, Big Sean the best at all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
New York.
technically, I feel like you got to say Eminem still, but yeah, yeah, I like Big Sean.
Eminem I mean, well, is he as active as Big Sean right now?
Well, no, he did. He
nah, he
did. He
not.
he did drop an album last year that was actually pretty decent. Niggas kind of
Hey
hated on it.
man, Eminem is still him, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Eminem
But
is still him.
but by the way, that actually brings up a question that I have for y'all. All right, so Lil Wayne dropped a project. I want to say 3 weeks ago, maybe it was 4 weeks ago. It wasn't too long ago, but it wasn't recent.
About to look it up.
And I don't know if y'all saw on Twitter, but on Twitter, man, they were trashing it. Like they're saying this is awful. This is like the worst like album. So like I heard the album late. Like I didn't listen to it, I guess, when the time I listened to it. So when
Wait, Carter six bonus?
I didn't know he put out a deluxe, but yeah, yeah, just Carter 6. He released Carter 6. Um, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I listened to the
I
whole
listen to
thing.
it. Yeah.
I think it had like 19 tracks or 20 tracks. It his best work? No. But it wasn't trash. Like I feel like social media really gassed it up. And I think it got to a point to where, oh, it's trendy to say it's trash right now. Let me just hop on the bandwagon and say it's trash. Now don't get me wrong, that song Peanut and Elephants, that song was horrible. That that well, let me phrase, the beat was horrible. That beat was it sounded like a Mario game. If y'all go listen to it, it sounded like you
You
playing
said
Mario.
who?
It's a song he got on the Carter Six. It's called Peanuts and Elephants. It's just horribly produced. I'll be honest.
Bro, it's one of those songs I'm gonna go listen to, and it's gonna be on repeat, bro. Don't tell me
It
that.
sound the beat sound like Mario Brothers. I ain't gonna lie, but like the overall though, the project it really wasn't as bad as y'all say, bro. Like it was some good stuff. I honestly took away like 8 tracks, and I'm still currently listening to. We
Okay.
got two with his sons, and they're actually pretty straight to me. So I don't know if y'all have heard it. Do y'all have any thoughts if y'all heard it or no?
Mm-mm.
Y'all heard it?
I haven't heard, bro. I literally looked at it and I was like, "What? It's like, what is this?"
I haven't heard it, but I mean, I did hear like people talk about it. I think from who I was listening, like well, who I was watching, or the people that I've been seeing talk about it in a negative light, more so was just saying that they feel Lil Wayne should just be a feature more so than keep making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, and like as far as them saying trash, maybe they're saying like trash compared to most of his old work. You feel me? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like saying something is trash is kind of trendy. So I mean, you kind of don't really know like what angle people are taking when they say it, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
But that honestly, that happens really a lot with music because I can recall a specific album, Rob. I remember when Quavo's first solo album came out, everybody was saying it was bad. And I remember, I don't know where, I want to say we drove to Atlanta, ironically. But we drove to Atlanta. I remember it was me, Rob. I don't know if Sean if he was with us. Might have been Tyrell. I don't know. But we was listening to it, we was like, this isn't bad. I don't know why folks are saying this is bad. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's people who gonna jump on like people gonna jump on that bandwagon regardless, bro, because it is a trend. Like people don't want to be a different. Like people don't want to be different.
And
So
also like, yeah, because it's a trend. And some people that are saying it's trash probably haven't even heard it yet or at
exactly, yeah,
all.
exactly.
So like they just saying it off the purity of it being like a trend. So
I think
And
sometimes
then
they just don't like the artists. Sometimes.
that too.
and I'm a firm believer, bro. Sometimes some tracks, bro, you do got to give them a second listen, bro. Like you do got to give them a second listen. I told you I didn't like Nokia until I listened to it again, and I didn't realize it was Nokia because I didn't like the song and I didn't even listen to the whole song, and then I heard it again, like just at a bar at a club somewhere, and I was like, oh, this is it's hidden. And then I was like, what song is this? I was like Nokia, and I was like, got me.
Yeah,
Ah,
some artists and some songs is for certain settings because like we're from the South, so we all know Travis Porter. Travis
Yeah.
Porter always gonna hit at a party. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if someone was like on a road trip and playing Travis Porter, it might not connect with you. You might be like, "Why, bro, playing this?" Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have that sentiment. You can play Travis Porter anywhere around me. I'll be cool. But
Yeah.
But if when we was in high school, like house parties, if you play Travis Porter, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's straight. You know what I'm saying? You about to see niggas hit you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I
Um,
see, I see. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, maybe that's what it was, bro. But it's not a bad song. Like it took a couple listens, bro. So that's what I'm saying. I think sometimes you do got to give it like a second listen or find the right setting for it, the right turn up. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. But what kind of segments y'all got? What kind of topics y'all got? I got one. I got a little audio clip I sent to Danny.
Let's see. I got two. All right, we can low-key make this a segment, but just if y'all got one. I want to I'll call this one like putting narratives to bed. All right. So this is my like narrative that I see being said on social media, just around the world. And I'm not trying to be messy. If it sounds messy, I'll let me know. But the saying that women cheat better than men, I don't think that's a true narrative. This is why. I think dudes are just better side dudes than women are as side women. So I'll just put the statement out. Y'all can ponder on it. You know what I'm saying? Give me y'all thoughts on like that.
Hmm, that's tough, bro. Because are you saying we're good at being tricked out? Like, come on, bro. You got to put some respect on it. Or are you saying that like it's just is I don't know.
Sorry, you
Like
came
I
on up.
that's not you good. I think I don't know. I think I think that might be more so the person, bro. Cause if it's the person, bro, like people gonna do what they're gonna do, women or man. Like so, I don't know. And I've seen it done on crazy levels from women and men. So it's just like, bro, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about that narrative, Danny. I might just say, so what's the statement again?
Women cheat better than men. That narrative, I don't believe that narrative is true based on
Mm,
the women, is what I'm saying. Like in a sense you could say it's true, but I don't think it's because of women it's true.
Yeah.
nah, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like men are better side men because they not gonna say nothing to mess up what they got, the motion they got going on. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't like I mean, you have a few that will do that. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, it's
For
definitely
the
yeah, something.
but for the most part, yeah, like if that guy is single in the situation, you know what I'm saying, and he messing with this girl that happens to have a guy, yeah, he ain't gonna really trip because he not the main. You feel me? Yes, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was finna make a comment, I ain't even gonna make
Yeah.
a comment,
Also,
but
ladies, if y'all disagree, put it in the comment. Put it in the comment, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying why.
Yeah, man, they be so dry in the comments, bro. Like I know all these girls who listen to the pod, but don't be commenting. Oh my God, bro.
I'll say.
Say something.
All right, to further my point, right? I'm not like bringing like no real world examples, but I do got a lot of homegirls. And I'm not gonna call y'all out, but I got a lot of homegirls. And I've heard their stories and stuff. And it just really is I think it really is the audacity, right? Because I think as a side dude, like you can see like this girl cheating on her dude, and then you immediately know, oh yeah, I know she's not the girl for me, but I'm gonna reap the benefits right now, and I'm gonna just chill. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
But I think when girls, not all, but I think when girls or women are the side chick, I think they want to then become that main in the future. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And I think, and honestly, really the audacity. Because what's wrong with you? Why are you trying to step into somebody else's situation that you could then be the next? You know what I'm saying? Like you might be the next. You might be the next main chick, and then same dude got another side chick. You know what I'm saying?
It, yeah. Oh gosh.
I ain't gonna lie, like when it comes to that though, like it just depends. Like I feel like it kind of depend on the person though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
cause you,
everything case by case, but
yeah,
I would say, all right. Would you say like, and I've seen this, I've literally seen this at my job, unfortunately. Like I've seen, like I think it's more prone for a woman to pop up on a dude and a girl popping off, like saying, "Hey, no, this," you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And actually, now it does happen both ways because actually, I could say a quick story time. All right, this was my sophomore year of college. I was me and a young lady. We were cool. We were friends. You know what I'm saying? We went to go see the movies. What's another movie isn't important, but what's that movie? It was with the white dude. It was like some Immortal or something like that.
So many movies of white guys. Damn.
No. Like he was a mental patient, but he had like these
Split.
superpower. Yes, it was Split. We were watching Split, and
Mm.
I'm in the movie. So we just chill. We just watching the movies. Like strictly she really is just strictly my homegirl. We talked for like a second. We just realized more going on. But like we go to the movies and we watching the movie. This dude, he come in kind of like damn near when the movie about to end. Like if this is not nowhere near the beginning of the movie. And like he walked like kind of like past us, like kind of like he looking for somebody. And I was just in the theater like, hey, bro, late to hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm oblivious. Like, yeah, bro, late to hell. Like, shit. Just gonna keep watching the movie. And then all of a sudden, like, you just hear like this voice behind us go, oh, so this what we doing now, bitch? And apparently that was Shorty X. And they started like yelling at each other and stuff. Bro started yelling at me. And I just look at him, bro, and I was like,
Don't
bro,
ruin my movie, man.
I was like, bro, like this. I literally told him, I was like, bro, we in the last like 15 minutes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he just started yelling back at his girl. I just left, bro. I just left. Oh,
Like,
okay, we can hear you now. Let me wrap.
no,
Sorry.
no, I was just saying, like, I never really understood the interaction as far as like, all right, when I guess when like the person that get caught, why is the significant other going for the person that they got caught with? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I just don't get that, bro. But I ain't gonna lie,
Emotions.
I ain't gonna lie, stuff like that goes like women, like, yeah, in my opinion, yeah, women do more of that than a guy would. You know what I'm saying? Like pop off in public. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. Yeah. Hmm.
So Rob, you agree with me. Sean, You don't. You don't agree.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I think people just find better ways to cheat every day. So like that's just a people thing. Like ain't no women or men. But as far as like the statement of like who's more prone to pop off or who like I do actually no, I do agree with the statement of like guys make better
Side dudes.
side dudes than women. Just because of that fact. Like well, I don't know if it's a fact, but because I mean dudes catch feelings too. Same way girls catch feelings. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the middle on that one, man. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough narrative, man. I can't put that one to bed, bro.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and go your topic, Sean?
Oh, bro, yes, bro. Please, for God's sake. Yo, until we get canceled, family. I'm in the barber shop just trying to get my hair cut. This is pretty much what we were talking about when we joined on. And I'm getting my hair cut, bro. Buddy literally talks for like 30 minutes, like on so many topics. Like he literally talked about the 5G cell towers, y'all. Like he was like the 5G cell towers, they're not activated yet. But you know what I'm saying? We've been we bit all these cell phones and now the AI got our faces. So when AI is activated with the 5G cell towers, we're gonna be connected with AI and we're gonna become one with AI. And I was just like, all right, bro, you just trying to take like the plot of the Matrix or what? So like he kept talking, and then he started talking about, bro, it was so funny when he talked about the trumpet with Donald Trump. I literally was trying not to laugh, bro. Um, but this clip right here, I picked in particular because this right here is literally like he started talking about like witchcraft. He started talking about some other stuff, but we're Catholic, Daniel. So I want you to listen to it, bro. And I want you to tell me what you think, Danny, because we're Catholic, bro. We're this is literally our so essentially he started off talking about he was like, man, do y'all know who wrote the King James Bible? Which I don't know. I wish you had a moderator like on pod right now to fact check this because I did not fact check it at all. So he was like the guy who wrote the King James Bible also wrote a book on demonology and witchcraft. And I was like, yo, he was like, prior to writing the King James Bible, he wrote these two books. So I was like, all right, bro, I need to fact check that. And so then he started talking about he was like, all these religious folks who be in churches is all witchcraft. He was like, you ever drink the blood of Christ, eat the flesh of Jesus? That's witchcraft. So yeah, bro, he was essentially calling us out, man. So looking at our faith, bro, how do you feel, man? Do you feel like we're blinded?
Nah, bro. I understand. I understand why people say these things because Christianity isn't originally our religion as Black people. It was not our original religion. I get that. Okay, I'll say this. Just because a religion was taught to us by evil people, you know what I'm saying? By evil people. Well, no air quotes. Those niggas were evil. By evil people
Facts.
doesn't mean the religion is evil. because now I'll say like this: they would they would say certain things a certain way to make it seem like black people were supposed to be enslaved. And once, and I've heard our priest say this, Sean. Once you uh once you start changing changing the words that God put in the Bible, or the or what Jesus wrote in the Bible, whatever, that's no longer the Bible. So once you like edit anything, that's no longer the Bible. So that isn't the religion. You know what I'm saying?
So hold up. So that's my question, bro. Hold up now. So listen. So the King James Bible isn't that technically a translation of like the original Bible, like the
But by the way,
original script?
side note, I do actually have the audio like cut up now. So if y'all want me to play it,
Oh, you wanna? I mean, we can cut that and replay it now if you think
yeah,
it'll be a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit better.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Let
Let's do
me
that.
let me do that. Let me
Yo,
share the sound. What? What's up?
It's true, bro.
What?
you talking about the King James Bible thing,
Yes,
brother?
bro. That's what I was looking up.
Like he said it wasn't, but like when I saw it, he said it wasn't written by a single person. Like it was overseen by Richard Band.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah,
said, bro.
but it was like it was written like it was like a collaborative thing with 47 scholars though.
All right, I can play
Facts.
it. I can play it now if y'all want.
I just see the book that King James wrote. Ah, yeah, play that, play
All
that.
right, okay, okay.
You discuss with him on one, that's between you and your heavenly father. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And see, that's what got this real fucked up. It's all religion is man. Because y'all know who wrote the King James Bible. They like women, had his mama killed, had sex with him. We talking about the King James. The motherfucker who wrote the King James Bible, who everybody bow down to. Do y'all not know he wrote two other books before he wrote the King James Bible? Yeah, guess what? He wrote a book on demonology, and he also wrote a book on how to practice witchcraft. See, church do a lot of witchcraft too. You ever drunk the wine of Jesus or ate the flesh of him? That's witchcraft. Anytime you got to eat the flesh and drink the wine and all that kind of shit again, a human being, that's
Okay, okay, okay. I heard it clear now.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up?
Okay,
What's up? What's
I
up?
get what he's saying, and yes, that is true. Actually, our moderator did tell me one time that King James was actually a pervert. And he's the reason why most births are how the women are, like they're laying down with their legs apart. Cause dang, if some old folks would listen to this pod, they gonna think, oh, they evil, they some evil little niggas. But yeah, like he enjoyed the sight of that, so that's why women give birth in that way. Cause not technically. Women are actually supposed to give birth standing up and squatting because, gravity, like, the baby's
Yeah,
coming out and they're supposed to be in like water. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, okay. I mean, if that's the case, like I said, then the King James version isn't something we should look to because there's some other versions of the Bible that it isn't like that though.
very true. Very
Mm.
true. I
So
just thought that was so funny, bro.
you can't base a whole religion off of one version.
Very true. And that, bro, and that's the thing. Like, I don't even know what version of the Bible we actually refer to. I think it is the King James Bible in like our Catholic faith. Um, which is unfortunate. I think it's just like the most Americanized, like English
Yeah,
version of
probably
the
the most
Bible.
like popular version.
But bro, what made me like really trip was because it was a dude who I know who was in the barbershop and he was just egging Buddy on. Like, bro, like every time he said something, he was like, what? I didn't know that. What? And he was like, yeah, man, yeah. Like, bro, it was so funny. I looked at my barber, I said, bro, how do you cut in here? He was like, bro, he's like, bro, I just he's like, I just stay out the way, man. But yo, like I'm gonna have to record some more clips because that was so funny. I got to go back and listen to the rest of that clip to see what else he talked about. But
Got
yeah,
you.
man, I'm gonna go ask my pastor about that, man. I'm gonna ask him, are we doing witchcraft by eating the flesh and blood of Jesus, or what? What's up, man? I just need to know.
Nah, I don't think we do no witchcraft, bro.
I just need to know, bro, cause man, like cause I don't want to get up, I don't want to get up to the gates, bro. And he look at me like, Sean, what the hell you been doing? Like, what the hell you been doing all your life? Like. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wanted us to do something different, bro, like Daniel, like we're doomed. If this is all a lie, we're doomed.
I mean, yeah, if you put it like that, yeah. I just don't think so, bro. I just don't think so, bro. I don't know. All right, and don't get me wrong. I've definitely questioned my beliefs a dozen and more times. I just remember my cousin. He was telling me he's in youth ministry. Well, he was in youth ministry at the time. He's still in ministry, but he was saying how it's just too much on this earth that can't be explained, and science just can't explain it. And he was like, "Look, if I get," and he uses the dumbest examples. I ain't gonna lie. I love you, cuz, but you do. He was like, "Look, if I get a knife and cut you just a little bit right now, you gonna bleed, but eventually you gonna stop." And he was like, and I was like, "Well, yeah, yeah, of course, because my blood will then clot up and then it'll stop, coming out of my body." He was like, "All right, so why does it clot up?" I was like, "Well, I mean, oxygen and got." He was like, "Okay, so why does that happen?" I was like, "Oh, it's so much on this earth we just can't explain."
Yeah,
So
somebody was saying that. Somebody, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying that, or maybe it was. I'm not gonna quote him if it wasn't him, but somebody was saying that like God thought of everything. Like if you think he didn't think of it, he thought of it.
like
Like
like like
that.
think about Earth, bro. Like if we was just any little bit closer, we burning up. Just any
Bro,
little bit.
he put us in the perfect spot, bro.
If
Like,
we a little too far away, we freezing to death. We- you know?
hey man, but that's bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is
Hmm.
this is gonna be a wild statement, but this is until we get canceled. Thinking about how hard he worked on them couple days, bro, to create all of this, man. I'm not gonna lie, brother. Makes me want to get on my grind, bro. I can work harder. I can work harder. Speaking of which, let's talk about like actual like scientific things because I've talked to somebody before. Where do dinosaurs fall in the story of Genesis?
I don't weren't dinosaurs technically before? Like
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Before Genesis?
technically what?
Before the Earth was created?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never thought of I actually never thought of that.
Like where do dinosaurs fall? Because
Mm.
first day, second day, I can't remember when humans were made. I gotta go back to look at my days, but yeah, bro. After that, like ain't no dinosaurs. But also we can take it a little bit literally and not call it days. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like one day equals thousands of millions of years, God, Tom.
Yeah, because who was keeping up with time during that at that point too? So
But that's my other question is if nobody was keeping up with Tom, nobody was tracking this. Like I do get it, like because a lot of it is just like prophets get visions, but like who thought of the imagery? Like who thought of like I go back to even thinking like who thought to write this story down in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like who thought to write this
well,
stuff down?
civilizations, they had people to literally for this, like that was their job, like to keep up with what's going on in society at that point. Now, natural disasters may have occurred, like, like off top of my head, like Pompeii, like, the whole city of the
Oh
volcano
yeah,
erupted. By the way, I know them niggas was tripping when that was going on. Because like, bro, imagine you just cooling and then you didn't know what a volcano was. You just was like, oh, that's a mountain right there. And that bitch just
kabloom!
started. And you just look up like, what the heck? I know them niggas had an awful day. But anyway, but like,
Years
but
hit,
like that whole civilization gone now. So all that timekeeping stuff it went away. No one
or
was there to
even
tell the
yeah,
story. And think about like Egyptians. Like, dang, I sound like I'm smart, but I promise y'all I'm not like that. But like, that they literally wrote their stories on the walls. Like, you know what I'm saying?
you think the aliens did that?
Right, bro. When I tell you, bro, let me put this down. I'm so tired of white people not giving black people credit. Y'all, we are geniuses. Like we are geniuses. Niggas built pyramids for years. Niggas still can't create it. Niggas still can't create. Niggas built niggas built a triangle going up and a triangle going down. It had perfect ventilation inside. Like, and niggas still can't copy it to this day with all this education. Bro, like,
What do you think the purpose of it was?
well, it was civilizations around it, and then like they had crypts at like the bottom of it. Like, that's where they laid like their princes and stuff.
Brother, no, 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 no. What's the purpose of the pyramid itself?
Mm.
Now, look, if we want to put on our tinfoil hat, bro, I done seen some conspiracy theories, bro.
I think
Like,
it was just
what's
architecturally for them because they said like think about it. We have ACs in our homes right now because a
yes.
AC was built. They built it so perfect where that didn't have to be built. Like think about that. They built something that had perfect ventilation and there was nothing to blow air in the building. It was just designed that way.
All right, bro, I'm about to blow your mind, bro. So you know Nikola Tesla, right?
Mhm.
Apparently he did some research on the pyramids. I'm not gonna make any quotes or any like hard factual evidence right now because I can't. I don't want to say anything wrong. But he was doing some research on this pyramid, and essentially they found out the dimensions of the pyramid is whatever. It's like literally a spiral, and it's like it follows that perfect spiral. And they said the way it was and the way it looks and the way it operated, they think that it was a power plant. Yes, they think the pyramids were a power plant.
Mm.
And Nikola Tesla wanted to do more research on it to figure out like whatever the hell. But I think that didn't happen. But he wanted to because he literally thought it was a power plant. And it's such a mystery today because like it's not a coffin. Like nobody's buried in those. Like it's literally just a pyramid. And even the dimensions
Well,
on the
because
inside.
they went in the pyramids, grabbed people, and now they put their bodies in museums.
No, I'm saying like it was people like I think there was like one person buried in the pyramid, bro, but the rest like and he was buried off like okay, I might be messing up, but he wasn't. I don't think he was buried in that pyramid. I think the pyramid it was a monument, but like the actual purpose of the pyramid, like we don't know. Which I'm still thinking it was a power plant because the way the water, I think there was water that flowed under this pyramid that literally generated electricity, bro. Now, if you want to talk about black people being damn smart, you could talk about that. Like that's insane knowledge. Or we got it from the aliens.
I don't want to give aliens no credit, bro. Because niggas today nigga rig something now that white people can't understand. So
Big facts.
I'm gonna just say we just brilliant.
Okay, so who are the big headed folks on the walls with the Egyptians? Because they did find some crazy like hieroglyphs like with like a very large headed person and like very large people along with like very small people.
I don't know. I can
Mm.
tell you that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I can go conspiracy theories all day on this kind of stuff. We need to have yeah. I'm next episode. I'm bringing like 3 or 4 conspiracy theories that are gonna blow your minds. But the pyramids, bro, that's a big one. I think I might be on the tip of thinking it's a power plant as well because like I don't know, I don't see nobody building that for no reason because that's a architectural feat. Like those stones are ginormous. Like I don't see nobody building that just to bury somebody. I
I
don't
mean,
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, and this is not me saying to do this, people, but some of our greatest creations have came after people have done drugs. Um, all right, this is a fun fact for everybody. Well, actually, this isn't proven, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was true. The Wright brothers, they were meth heads, allegedly. Gotta say allegedly at the end, because you got to think during that time. Who wanted to get on a plane and fly? They had trains and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I'll just get on the train, go over to the next city. It was like, ooh, what if we fly? That's kind of a myth thought. You know what I'm saying? Like during that time.
Hmm. Hmm. And yeah, that's a high thought right there. Even that's funny. That's a high thought.
Mm.
But don't. All right. Okay.
They
Okay.
was
Okay.
probably on it. They was probably on it, and they were like, man, we.
But also they had to have been some kind of smart
I
because
think I think
like
they were still engineers. I mean, engineers can do meth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be. I'm
Mhm.
not
can't
gonna say like
discriminate.
one. Yeah, I'm not gonna discriminate.
Fair enough. What's another like had to have been like a high thought, bro? Like had to have been one, bro.
Oh, you're talking about like just things we do now naturally that back then probably was.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know who I think? All right, this isn't like so far back in the day, but I think the game Rocket League, I think someone was high. I think someone was high coming up with the concept of that game. Like, yo, bro, let's play soccer but with cars.
And they fly. I'm not gonna lie, like that, yeah, some stuff like that definitely got to be some hot shit.
Bro,
Have y'all seen the game?
Stan Lee.
Just on games. Oh yeah, Stan Lee, bro, that nigga did some drugs. Um, but what's it's literally a high. It's called High on Life. It's a game.
I
I don't know
heard
if y'all
that.
heard of it. It's a PlayStation game, bro. It's actually pretty entertaining. But it's literally a game where like there's an alien invasion and your guns like talk to you. Um, and it's literally like a monster that smokes humans. Like it's so wild. Um, yeah, like it's a weird game, and you to really like be locked in on the game, you probably should be a little intoxicated. But
Sounds like a Rick and Morty episode.
no, bro, for real, Rick and Morty, bro, you got to be a little. You have to be a little crazy off. You got to be a little off on the create Rick and Morty episodes. Speaking of which, Neil deGrasse Tyson shouted out Rick and Morty and said they're very scientifically accurate, which I appreciate, bro, for being such a show like that and being scientifically accurate. I feel like it's pretty fire.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
what you got another topic, Danny? You got one new?
I have no.
Um, I could just run. I do have three. Well, just one major topic, but like three different teams I want to talk about. So basically, um, as we all know, it's been like major, trades per se that's been going on within the NBA. But I just like what I want to bring is just the takeaways. Like I just want to talk about three teams that I felt like probably had, probably definitely like had a successful offseason so far. Um, Number one, Rockets. I mean, like after the KD, like after getting KD, I mean, like I'm not gonna lie, like I
Wait,
was
what?
I what
Rockets got KD?
Oh
yeah,
man, you've been under a rock, bro.
yeah, I
Bro,
thought
hold
you
up, bro. Hold up. Hey, you just blew my mind. What just happened?
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, fill me in, bro.
So I mean basically, they traded I personally don't know like the what was it like the trade. They traded him for like some picks, right? I don't really know what was all in the package when it came for KD or and who they trade, but they got KD. So and like Jalen Green is not on the Rockets anymore. Well, he wait, is he on the Suns? He's on the Suns, right?
Damn.
I
I
believe he's
believe
on the
so.
Suns.
Unless, well, I know they were trying to move him, but I don't
Yeah,
know if
I heard about that. Yeah, I just didn't know if I was behind, if I was caught slipping a little bit, but
Bro, KD done played
um
for a lot of teams.
definitely. But who's gonna turn down like
Okay,
KD? Like,
so
I ain't
so
gonna
that's my
lie.
question is, bro, for him to be such an athlete, to be such a player like he is, why isn't somebody just holding on to him? Like,
It's not even I don't even think it's the team. Like well, all right. Along with you wanting to play on the team also has to like bring people that fit your game style or fit like fit how you play. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're gonna bring someone, like if we're just gonna blow up the whole team up and just like rebuild, which I don't think is the smartest thing to rebuild around like an older player. You feel me? But it's just like you can't pass up on the opportunity to get like a high caliber player that you know is going to bring you a certain amount of points. You just can't if you're in a game of winning. You get what I'm saying? So, but after getting KD, the Rockets also signed Dorian Finney-Smith. Decent. I'm not gonna lie. Clint Capella, which is surprising that the Hawks didn't keep him. You know what I'm saying? That's really surprising. But Clint
as a
Capella,
Hawks supporter, it was time. It was time. It was time.
true, 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 true.
what he just hasn't been producing recently?
No, it's just I say as a team like that, when you're not, even though I don't know why for the life of me, Atlanta is not quote unquote considered a high market because Atlanta's one of the biggest city, has literally the biggest airport in our country. But Atlanta's just not like a hot destination for athletes to go to. And when you're a team like that, if you're just still stagnant, it's just like, all right, y'all, we just need something else. That's kind of
Yeah.
really it. And it's unfortunate for teams like that, but yeah.
I mean, like, I agree. Only reason why I slightly disagree is because I mean, like, you like like I mean, with a big like he's a big, so it's kind of different when we're talking about like a guard or something like that. He's a big like anybody like to me, I feel like any big can fit in. Like it's a decent big, good on pick and rolls, you know what I'm saying? And like he's a rebounding big. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like
They might be
it's
looking for
just
a big with post moves though.
which
Yeah.
yeah, like which I'm not against neither because this is a game now where you like just picking and rolling ain't gonna cut it. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a game of spacing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody shoot threes now. You know what I'm saying? Every team is looking for a big they can shoot and stretch the floor. Like, I mean, that's like a high commodity right now. But anyway, I mean, they did sign him for 3 years, 21. I'm not gonna lie, they ran off on him with that one. I just feel like he probably wanted somewhere to play, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, you know what I'm saying? But that's a really good contract for both. You know what I'm saying? Like they also they adjusted Fred Van Vliet's contract, you know what I mean? They signed Jabari Smith Jr. to a reasonable extension and they re-signed Jay Sean Tate, Aaron Holiday, and Jeff Green. You know what I'm saying? So I
Tall
feel like that,
team. That's a really tall team.
you know what I'm saying? Not to mention that they didn't their number 3 pick Reed Shepard, he didn't play at all. You feel me? So now that Jalen Green is gone, hopefully that gives him more PT. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to see Reed Shepard play. You know what I'm saying? For them to for them to draft him that high, he really didn't see the floor like that last season. I'm kind of confused. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that was their plan, like for him to just watch and like sit back, like while they try to do something like this in the first place. I don't know, but we'll see. That's the first team that I feel like won. The second team, I'll go ahead and say is the Nuggets. Um, I mean, to me, it was such a crazy trade, but I think it was like because of salary cap reasons. But they traded Michael Porter Jr. For Cam Johnson. Now, I'm not
In a
gonna
sense,
say,
they got the same player.
yeah, I
I'm
was
not
about to
gonna
say,
lie.
yeah, I was about to say, I think Cam Johnson can shoot a little bit better. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
Like
he's a more willing passer too, I'll say.
Right. Cam Johnson is definitely no slouch. He definitely earned his stripes, in my opinion, when he was with Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, in his role, respective role in Phoenix. And I don't think he minds being like a team player neither. You know what I'm saying? I think him and Mikal Bridges were like sharing like minutes in I think, if I'm not mistaken, like they were kind of sharing minutes, you know what I'm saying? So and they made that system work. I mean, like I think people really forget like that Phoenix Sun team. I think they won like 60 plus games. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't win. They didn't win a chip, but they definitely made it far. You know what I'm saying? Like that team was definitely built nice. But they also signed back Bruce Brown Jr. You know what I'm saying? They had Bruce Brown when they had that when they actually won the championship. They brought him back. I'm pretty sure he was really lonely when he was in Toronto. I'm just playing. He looked like he was having fun, dressing up in cowboy hats and all that type of stuff. But they also signed Tim Hardaway Jr. That's another person that I think can actually help elevate their game. I'm not gonna lie. If looking at Tim Hardaway when he was playing with the Mavericks, when he started finding himself, finding his groove, he was producing. He also produced really well this past season with the Pistons. So that was a great pickup for the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? He's a 36% shooter from behind the three in his career. So I mean, like a nice. I wouldn't say he's a 3 and D player, but he's definitely a good spark player. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good spark player. Um, so I think they kind of won. Also the Hawks. The Hawks is my last team that I want to talk about in my little short segment on in this episode. The Hawks picked up Kristaps Porzingis. You know what I'm saying? Like that was very, very huge. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see what Trey Young is gonna do as far as like with the pick and roll game, pick and fade. Like I mean, like you can do it. Like you can do it. You can mix it like mix and match. And I'm not gonna lie, like if they're gonna give away or let Capella walk, them like bringing in Porzingis was like very very smart. You know what I'm saying? Like them being able to pull that off was very smart of them. I mean, I already know like the Celtics also had issues with the tax apron with all whatever that's called. Like. But I mean, it was still a good pickup. They also was able to snatch Nikhil Alexander Walker off the free agency. He's also a good spark player in my opinion. He was definitely contributing when he was one of the Timberwolves. Hopefully, he can do the same for the Hawks. Uh, Let me see. And they and the Hawks also keep the young team that they still have like that they were building. They still keep Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson. I can't pronounce. I don't want to butcher his name. The rookie from last season. I don't know his name. And then you got a Kongu. I mean, you still have you kind of have you sprinkled a mixture of like um oh, it's not really too much, but you sprinkled a little bit of experience with a young core. Because I'm not gonna lie, like the Hawks, I feel like they kind of up and coming. Like them getting Dyson Daniels was like a boost on the defensive side for them. Jalen Johnson also, I'm not gonna lie, he stepped up. I didn't think he was going to produce much in the NBA, or at least for the team, like for the Hawks at all. But he's starting to come. Like to me, he brings more of a not in a shooting sense, but like a Michael Porter Jr. like role. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he when he comes into the game, he brings in like a nice spark. I know I keep saying that, but like I mean like nowadays you just need like a lot of energy players on your team. Like they can, fit in any lineup or any rotation and just go out there and ball and hoop. So I mean that's all I have really. I mean it's been kind of slow when it comes to sports to be honest.
What about
So
the biscuits? What about the biscuit?
I just want to just point out the immediate dissatisfaction on Rob's face. Um,
oh man, it went out, bro, the whole time I was talking.
no. You was clear.
Uh, oh, you said you wanted. Oh, you said something about our biscuits. Oh, okay, I got you, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's your favorite team, our favorite team. Um,
The
the
hometown team.
biscuits. The hometown team. You feel me? Now, this past week, I'm not gonna lie. It was a well. Let me see.
Hey, bro, you
Oh
ain't
my
got it.
gosh.
You really don't have to talk about
Oh,
it, bro. You really
oh
don't
my
have to.
gosh. No, 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 no,
You
no.
don't
I
have.
mean,
You
no,
get, bro. You
I don't
get.
want to
No. Go
disappoint.
ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead. Go
let's move
ahead.
on.
Nah,
Go
nah, nah,
ahead.
nah, nah. I don't want to disappoint.
As fans, I think we should accept the truth of what we
Hmm.
got. And sports,
Um,
one thing about sports is it don't discriminate. It don't discriminate. Is when that score final, that score is final.
I'm not going. So unfortunately, well, I'll say this past Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? They was going against the Clingstones, like
and aren't they home right now?
Nah,
within
they away.
the
They
season.
away.
No, they're away. They're away. Um, so Tuesday, they had a game. They were supposed to play on Tuesday, but it got postponed due to rain. So they had a double header on Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie, they lost both of the games. The first game, it was well, the makeup game, they lost by a point. The other
Mm,
game, they lost by 5.
damn.
Let's move on. They on Thursday, like that was their Independence Day celebration. You know what I'm saying? So they came out with a different, attire, uniform, whatever the case may be. They still end up losing 2-4. But actually on the 4th of July, though, on the 4th, they end up getting a dub
Was that home or
at
away?
they were
Okay, yeah,
at the Clingstones
gotcha.
territory. You feel me? They end up winning 4-1.
That's good.
They
That's good.
So
what
dang,
was
they
it?
went what 3-1 with the Clinkstones?
Well, 1-3, technically.
Yeah, they're
One and
one
three,
and three.
yeah, one
Yeah.
and three.
Actually, um, actually 1-5.
Damn.
Yeah, because they ended up losing yesterday, and today is Sunday. You feel me? For those who don't
Yeah,
know,
wrap it up, wrap it
and
up.
No,
they
accept the truth.
lost. Right,
You must
right, and
accept the
they
truth.
lost at and they also lost at the Clean Stones home territory again, 3-2. Um, so I just to be honest, right now it's just like it's hard for me to really root. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna lie. But
That's tough, man.
it I mean it's tough, but I mean not they can always switch it up. They can always change it around.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they're going against the Smokies.
Okay, yeah, yeah. We were just winning against them recently, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every single game is there though. Like every single game, they don't have no home games within this series. So
Damn.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think they only got like 6 home games this month right now. Because I was looking up to
Okay,
see when
okay.
we can go. So yeah, they only
Yeah,
got like
man.
six
Let's
home
definitely
games.
check one out.
But
yeah,
yeah, was that it on Sports Rob?
yeah. That's all I got for sports, man.
Okay, I actually did forget about a topic, and we can do this topic right before we do girls with the fellas. Something big did happen over the weekend, over the week slash weekend. So the Diddy trial, um,
Oh yeah.
and I ain't gonna
Man, I
lie,
forgot about that nigga, man.
I'm not going to lie, and I did have this fear a few episodes back. He was found guilty of 2 counts of prostitution.
Mm.
Um, Sean, let me know if I can say that word, if I need to bleep that out for later. But he was
I,
found.
d- I don't know. We gotta look that one up.
But yeah, he was found guilty of 2 counts of prostitution. However, he was found not guilty of sex trafficking, racketeering, and the RICO charge. And I really had this fear, man. I felt like they were charging him for some of the wrong stuff.
I agree.
And I think when you add all those charges and then they were able to disprove some of them, but not all of them, I think that leaves room for the jury to, sway the opinion in certain ways. And now to the fools that was out there, I don't know if y'all saw this, but there were actually people outside the courtroom when they was found guilty of just the 2 counts. They were like celebrating pouring baby oil on themselves outside, and y'all can look
Bro,
this
bro,
up.
bro. Those people, I think, genuinely are not D supporters. They're genuinely just there for the clout. Like,
That I did think that too. I did think that too,
I
Sean.
don't think those people are Diddy supporters at all. Like, genuinely, I don't think like if this was 10 years ago, they would even be like rocking with Diddy. Like, I don't even think they cared about Diddy 10 years ago. You feel me? Like, I think a
Yeah,
lot of those people who were out there were literally like, "Hey, put the camera on me. Let's
Hmm.
show out." Like, it had
yeah.
to happen because I saw a
It
lot of those videos and I was like, "Nah, this
yeah,
ain't it."
it literally reminded me of that Boondocks episode, which is my favorite show of all time. Shout out Boondocks. It reminded me of that episode about R. Kelly and stuff, and he was found not guilty, and how they was celebrating, like, and Huey had to like go off on everybody in the courtroom. That's how I felt watching that. So, with that being said, how do y'all feel about the verdict? Are y'all surprised? Are you shocked? What? Yeah, give me your thoughts.
Mm. It's like, all right, like I want to say it's kind of hard, like hard not to be surprised. I want to say it's like I want to give the benefit of the doubt or some stuff, but it's like now it just seemed like because I've been hearing from some women that I know, and they've been saying like they feel like if you're a man, you have money. You know what I'm saying? Or, like if you're a big name or just because you're like off the strength of your name and you have money and stuff like that, like you can just get off on, like, you know what I'm saying, on some things. So like now it's like, I mean, it makes me titty to the side of like I'm not surprised, you feel me? Like of how it went. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just kind of what I
I won't lie, bro. I think I am surprised. Like I wasn't like I'm with Rob, like I wasn't surprised. But bro, part of me thought, bro, I was like, yeah, they finna finally go get one of these niggas, man. Like, part of me thought, bro, I was like, they let OJ ride,
Yeah,
they kind of let Kelly ride. Like, bro, they finna get this nigga. Like, that's what I was saying in my head, bro. But like I think I agree with Danny, like we were talking about a while ago, man. I don't think they I don't know, and I'm not in the law. I'm not a lawyer, but
Oh,
I feel like
say that again, Sean. You kind of cut out a little bit. Say that again.
the whole thing or just
No, no. You cut out a little bit when you were saying I'm not a lawyer.
oh yeah, man, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't I feel like I kind of agree with you, Danny, man. I feel like they weren't charging him with the right stuff. Like if they wanted Diddy to go away and they wanted to put this man away, I don't think they were charging with the right stuff because I don't know what technically like classifies like racketeering and all that kind of stuff. But prostitution, yeah, he did that, like obviously. Um, but like, yeah, it's just like I don't know what other things you could have put up to feel like you got justice or to feel like man, Cassie gets justice or the other women and men.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
that's it's tough. It's tough.
yeah, and I think and I want to go ahead and clarify this. I'm not happy because this is the thing. He's still gonna serve some time for probably like he
Yeah,
still got charged with 2 counts of prostitution. So them celebrating still looks kind of silly. Now, I don't know how long he's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they're
yeah,
gonna be like, all right, he got to serve half his time there, then serve half his time at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm not sure, but he's still gonna be charged for those 2 counts. And I want
yeah,
to say I'm not like happy he got off on those charges.
yeah,
And I'm just saying my opinion. I think what hurt the case, I think what hurt the case honestly is the release of the Cassie video being released too early. I think if that video would have been released during the time of this trial, I think this trial might would have went a different way, in my opinion. And also the fact that Cassie and him settled. So in a sense, like that evidence can't be used towards what he just went to trial for. And I think that really hurt his case because or hurt, I'm sorry, that really hurt the case of the not the defense, but the plaintiff. I don't know the right word,
prosecution.
but yeah, prosecution. Um, because it's like yeah, we all saw that video, and I guess allegedly the jurors didn't see it, but and they also the jurors got a chance to see some of those freak off tapes, so I don't know, maybe those tapes looked a certain way where it's like, oh, I guess everybody was with it, or what I'm saying, I don't know, I didn't see it, so. I think it's an unfortunate case for all the victims involved. And I think if this plays out like the R. Kelly thing, he probably gonna get caught again.
Yeah, that's the other thing
He probably
is
gonna get caught
the
again.
only the only people like, and this is one thing I saw on like social media, the only people I feel like who should celebrate, who should be like have some type of relief is like his family, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I guess like there's something to celebrate there, you know what I'm saying? But like, there shouldn't be like people going and having baby oil and doing all this kind of stuff, like, because at the end of the day, like he isn't a all 100% great guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not I don't know how else to word that, but
Yeah.
um
Now, not, and I'm asking this question not because I think y'all care, but what do y'all think this does to his quote unquote legacy career?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Like people gonna use it to go against him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's it. That's like that's with anything though. Like, I mean, like, like how like people just use things like against you, like for something like I ain't gonna lie, like for a boxer, if a boxer use steroids, they gonna use that against them if they find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really deserve all the championships you won or all the wins you got? You y'all get it, bro. So I mean, they gonna use it against them regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can't deny all the stuff that he's done musically. Feel me?
Got you.
mm,
What about you, Sean?
mm. Man, I think it might not, back on the tip of what somebody said, which I can't remember which one of y'all said it earlier, but it might have been Rob. but just how a lot of women feel like if you got money, you can just get off. I feel like it's either gonna do one or two things. Either like him being Diddy is gonna be like, all right, cool, whatever, back to business whenever he gets out or whatever time he serves. Or I feel like it can literally be like, all right, man, hold up, let's question mark. Let's look back at his career and let's just dig deeper to really like the people that he's been around. Like, okay, well, I mean, we've already kind of done that, but I think it can either make people just be like, whatever, like cool, same thing they did with Kels, or it's gonna be a kind of thing where people are like, all right, bro, we're not really messing with Diddy no more, and we're gonna just kind of take it for face value. But I mean, that's if we lived in a world where people actually thought the right way. So never mind, I take it back. I think people gonna let them slide. I think they will. I don't know if I can look at them the same way. Well, I can't look at them the same way, but I think the world in general is
It's
gonna let them
like,
slide.
yeah, I'm gonna lie. Like, I mean, as a human being, as a person, I ain't gonna lie, you're just disgusting, bro. You feel me? But as a producer and stuff
He is
like
a sick
that,
man. He is a sick man. I
you
agree with
feel
you,
me?
Rob.
But it's just like musically though, like I don't know, like I know I'm not on that type of time, so it's like musically, I guess I'm just one of the people that can enjoy music, like
But
separate
but
music from, you know
this is
what
going to
I'm saying?
affect him musically though, Rob. Because think about it. If let's say a young woman artist is actually really good, and I can imagine in the future a woman's not probably going to work with him.
True,
Woman's, and then
Man,
that affects
I think the only way Diddy gets women to work with him again is if he's never there.
that'd be the only way. That I
but
agree with you, Sean.
I
Yeah.
ain't even gonna lie though, like it's like I don't even think that's gonna work.
Or like they're
He
gonna have
might
to
he
work on Zoom.
I about to say he might
Not
just
even
can't
Zoom.
he might
Like
just can't be around like
it's
a
going it's
woman
going to
at all,
be
bro.
Diddy
Like
gonna have to go and hire Scooter Bun, man.
cause it's just like if it take all that for you to sign an artist, bro, it's just like what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like not even on like on that type of time. It's like you can't even work with your artist like one on one. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to do that to make them more comfortable. You feel me? It's like I mean, if he care enough about it, shoot, he'll adjust. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if he care that much, I don't know.
But yeah.
I I don't think there's any comeback. Like I do pray that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I pray you find help though, sincerely.
yeah, that's what I say. I pray that he gets the help that he needs, bro. I pray that for healing, bro. But personally, I don't think there's any redemption from this one. Simply because, bro, the one thing you can't take away is, bro, like even if you got off for it, you settled, bro, you beat the hell out of that girl in that hallway, bro. Like you beat the dog stew out of her. Like she didn't deserve that. So like, yeah, I guess at the end of the day, like that's what I look at. That's what I think about. I'm like, yeah, nah, you can't really get away with that kind of stuff.
But yeah, well,
And
put y'all thoughts in the comments and everything about that, what y'all think. All right, let's
Kanye don't look as crazy now, don't he?
I love you, man, but yeah.
That
But
nigga looks sane now.
our next our next topic, we always like to hear from our moderator. She's gonna come in. She's actually gonna come in on my screen, you feel me? And
Oh,
let
she's
us
about to do a
know.
face reveal.
Nah, she ain't doing no face reveal. Y'all gonna see the still picture me done looking at. Um
Looking at
and she gonna get into her topic. So let me go ahead and cut my Cameron off. I say
for sure.
Cameron,
I'm
Jesus.
gonna do a little freestyle while we wait, bro.
Okay, baby, yeah. Rob, you can beatbox.
Yeah,
Bro, I can't even hear the beat that you even doing, bro. Like you got it.
until we get canceled. It's the groove. We're having fun. We're in the mood to talk about life, to talk about school, to talk about sports, to talk about the news.
Okay. That
Yeah, that's
one,
it.
that
Hey,
one,
that
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 one
wasn't
bad.
bad, but it wasn't
It
nothing to
was a,
produce.
it was a little rocky because you were trying to think of what you had to say. Like we could tell.
I'm not a rapper, bro.
No,
I'm
I'm
an
not.
actor. I need my lines written out, brother.
Ooh, not a
I
rapper, but an actor.
Yeah, bro. I need my lines written out, brother, and then I got you. But
Boom.
nah.
Hold on, let me hold on. Never mind.
Hey
Never
there.
What you
mind.
got? You.
Yo,
How are y'all?
We living. We living.
Period.
How
Period.
you doing?
I'm
Are you feeling
good.
better?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I was down bad with bronchitis and laryngitis.
Damn.
So, with the cold on top of that. So, yeah, I was
Damn. Yo.
half dead.
Glad you're definitely glad you're feeling better, man.
glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. So, for my topic for today, it is going to be on the whole Nelly and Ashanti situation. Have you guys seen the video where he's like, I'll give you the world, but I'm not helping you change no diapers?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I did see that.
I think it's a little crazy because how can you give me the world, but you can't change a diaper from with your kid, the kid that you said you wanted, we
Yeah,
agreed to have. He was like, well, until the kid can walk and talk, that's you. I can't do nothing for him. I beg your pardon. I just want to know
yeah,
what you guys think about his statement. I'm not.
yeah. Personally, I can't agree with it. Of the simple fact it is your child, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not, do something for your child? I really think that's it. I think that just sums it up in my opinion. It's just like, you know, she gave you, your child, gave you a child, help take care of your child. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like, simple. Simple maths, really.
Okay. I'm gonna preface this. I 100% agree with Rob. That is where I'm standing. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Hmm.
So listen. Just taking it back a few because no, this is not the way he is living right now. But taking it back a few generations, maybe like Spartan age, or maybe even like maybe not even that far. But like there was a point in time where women were just gatherers, men were the hunters. And so it was a point in time where women literally took care of the babies all day. The men didn't even take care of their babies. They were just out hunting, gathering, like risking their lives every day. We don't live in that kind of society now, this kind of world. So I mean, if you are he in that kind of sense, he's not like entirely like off for saying it like that, like saying until they can walk and talk, I ain't got nothing for them. If he's referring to it in like the history of it. But as far as these day and age, it's 2025, man. Yeah, we got to change these diapers, man.
I was
We
gonna
got to take
say
care of
he
these
is
kids.
not referring to it from the history.
No, I mean I gotta play devil's advocate for him because when he said it, I was like I had to do my head like that because I was like I see you, brother, but I can't ride, but I see you, brother.
I
I
don't
don't
see
Because I
know.
mean,
I don't see shit. That's crazy. That's your kid. I'm supposed to get up at the middle of the night and you just gonna sleep. I gotta get up every two
Uh,
hours to breastfeed
yeah.
and you can't change the diaper. The
you
whole entire
See,
saying,
time I don't get a break.
see, I didn't say I
And you
agree.
said you wanted the kid. That didn't seem fair to me, but I do think that's like a common theme that happens with a lot of men of that generation. Like they're 45, 50 and up. Like they aren't very active in the baby stage, and a lot of like women report feeling very lonely and experiencing more postpartum like frustration. So I just wanted to know what you guys felt about that little segment. That's all I had today.
Hey man, do you got my boy Danny hostage, or is he gonna give his response too?
Daniel, you give your response about the situation.
Yeah, for life. I need
Come
proof
on.
of life, man.
Y'all boys can hear me?
You got
yeah,
proof of life, man. I hear you, bro.
Well, my thoughts is gonna sound like I'm not believing a woman. But I just want to say,
Be careful.
I think they're just doing that. I think he's just saying that for ratings. Honestly, I really believe Nelly is changing diaper. I don't believe he might not be
Ashante
changing
looked
majority of
really
them.
frustrated. She did not look like she was playing.
I agree. She did seem frustrated, but I really think they just said that for ratings because you got to sell the TV show. I really, yeah.
Okay, but what if he
He
made
not
it
now
though
he might not
instead?
be changing as many diapers.
Like I said,
He
I don't think he's like that. I don't believe that statement. I don't believe he's like, I'm not changing a single diaper. I think Ashanti's probably changing a majority of them. And also, I don't know if y'all know, I'm sure they probably got a nanny. I wouldn't be surprised. They both doing pretty good. If y'all go to one of their concerts,
I
they ain't
mean,
cheap
like, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying?
to sell
Like,
the
if
show.
you have, I'm saying, no, I'm
That's
saying
not
if
gonna
you
sell a
have a,
show though.
I'm saying if you have a nanny, why even make that comment if you have a nanny? Like, it
That's
was
what I'm
what
saying. I
was this
seen
on their show? I thought this was just like an interview.
no, no,
What is this?
it was on their show. It was like a segment like on their show, and I'm strictly think they had that conversation because reality TV. I mean, at times it could be a little scripted, just to sell it. That's just this is just my this is just Danny's opinion. I don't, I'm not saying it's for a fact true. I just that's what I think
I mean, I hear you. I was just saying, why would they say that if they had one? That's all I was saying. I
because
get what you're
we're
saying.
talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that
It's
gets people
true.
talking. You know what I'm saying?
It just got 10 minutes on our pod.
No, okay, I feel you.
Say it, bro.
No, like, it ain't that deep. Like, that's not what I was saying. You feel me? Like,
You were saying like if they had the nanny, why
yeah,
would they
like
be
why,
pressured about
why
the
would it be
diapers
a,
in
yeah,
general?
why would
Yeah.
it be a convo like brought up if you have a nanny? You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless.
It could be more like nighttime too. Like if they do have a nanny, let's say like during the day, or if they have a nanny during
True.
these other times when they're busy, it could be like when I the moderator was saying, and when it is like late at night, like Nelly just might not be getting up, like he just might be asleep. Because I think that didn't he say that in an interview?
Yeah, he did.
So like that's what I'm saying. He just like might not be getting up. Like Nanny might have it during the day, but he Nelly like when I get home at the crib, like that's
That's when
not
he
it.
could
And
probably be doing something, probably.
precisely, yeah, like yeah. But I don't agree. I think it's funny. I don't know if I think it's completely for ratings. I think low key, he might have been a little true, Danny. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I will stand on the fact that nah, man, she would be a little bit more pressed if he's never changed a diaper. If he has never changed a diaper and cared for his child, like yeah, she would be a little bit more pressed. Like there's no
In
way.
in the video, she was very frustrated, and Ashanti has a very like easygoing, super sweet, like easily, I don't want to say manipulated, but like very much go with the flow kind of person. So I don't think she really would get too rowdy with him if he wasn't. Because he like in the video where she was like expressing her frustrations, he was like making a joke out of it. And she was like, ha ha, yeah, but like, no, it's a lot. And he was just dismissing it in another truck. And she'd be like, yeah, I guess so, but no, I still would like your help. Like, it was just like that. So,
Now I'll like Sean Lowe to do. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Looking at
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so Sean, I know you said instead of one you, it was another person. Uh, you said you knew somebody that worked on the College Hill set, right?
Yes, I did. Well, no, I worked on a college show set for a
Oh,
little
you did. Okay, okay. At any point, was there some stuff like that was kind of like, hey, say this?
bit. I didn't see any of that, bro. I won't lie. I didn't see any of that.
the only thing that reality TV producers can do is put you in a situation, but they cannot tell you how to.
Yeah, they can put you in a situation
Yeah,
and they can
that's what I'm
definitely chop
saying.
stuff up. Like they
That's
can
what I'm
definitely chop stuff up.
right. So that's why I'm like, their reactions are very much real. The situation is manufactured, but you can't fake someone's reaction or whatever, or chemistry even.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, she beat that girl, but for real,
Hmm.
she did that for real, bro. That one scripted.
Okay.
Anything else, moderate?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, let me look get my FaceTime back on. Off.
Bro, there was another big news that happened. Oh, bro, Trump signed this big bill, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trump signed a
I didn't
big
know it
bill,
passed.
bro. That bitch signed, sealed, and delivered. Yep.
Well, how do you feel about it?
Um, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I really didn't want to talk about it. I just want to say that he signed the bill, bro, and just kind of just have a moment of
Oh, okay,
silence of
okay.
solidarity, bro, because I really didn't want. I don't like talking about politics on the pod, especially sad politics, and I don't want to give that nigga no FaceTime on our podcast. So,
But
so realistically, bro, yeah,
well,
yeah, man.
forget Trump. All right, y'all got any announcements and what y'all got going on? You know what I'm saying, for our community? Any updates?
Uh, oh man, I can't do this. I can shout out the show I'm directing. That did not
Okay.
work.
Gotta take the blur off.
Give me a second, guys. Nine. Oh, that's backwards.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah. All right. That didn't work out the way I want to. I'm directing the show, man, called Edward Tulane. The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane is based off a really nice book. We probably a few people know it. It was one of those books you read in elementary school. Um, but we're doing a play. It opens on July 17th. We start tech week this week, so we got literally like another week and a half till we open that bad boy up, man. So keep me in your prayers. Keep my sanity in your prayers,
got you, man. Proud of you, man. Proud of you, man. I know you
bro.
did some good work.
Appreciate it,
Thank
bro.
you, Lord.
It's gonna be
Well,
hot. It's gonna be hot.
well, I'll go, Rob, real quick. Danny J has officially released two freestyles. Link will be in the description below. Just a quick little two pack. We're gonna call them Saran wraps because we rapping. That's it. I'm saying we,
Okay.
we we rapping right now. So that's going
Facts.
on. Towards the pod. We got some vlogs still, being made and getting cooked up currently.
We're gonna do a
Uh
Fortnite stream. Well, not a stream, but we're gonna record some
oh,
Fortnite gameplay.
this
That's what.
is
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what I was texting y'all
news.
about.
This is
Yeah, yeah,
news to
yeah.
me.
I was supposed to
Okay.
tell y'all before the
Right.
pod, but now I'm telling you now. So,
Okay,
yo,
okay.
we got to do it. We got to get on for it, bro.
Okay, true, true. I'm
Yeah.
definitely down. I'm down like full flats. Also, I wouldn't mind if we got some Marvel Rivals in. I ain't gonna lie,
Hey,
that'll
that
be
would be
lit.
fire. Hey, I might have a squad for us. I'm not gonna lie. I got two or three more people
Okay,
for a squad.
true, true.
For me, I'm thinking about, purchasing a camera, you know what I'm saying? So that, like just for vlogs, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that, you know what I'm saying? I might have more vlogs on the way. We'll see. I got to get the camera first, but that's in the works. That's in the works.
Uh, uh,
Got you, man. Got you, man. Sean Dunn, you want to go ahead? I think we had enough times
oh,
in.
that's it, man. That's it, bro. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for fucking listening, bro. Shout out to all our subscribers. Shout out to all of our listeners. Shout out to all of our commenters. Oh, nobody's commenting. So, hey, yo, go comment under our podcast. For I really got to go off on you, bro, because we're not playing. My name is Sean Don. That's Danny J. This is Rob. We're gonna be here until we get canceled. Until you send us some comments.
Mm,
Let me
Mm.
calm down.
I ain't
But we
gonna
gonna be
lie.
And
here, man,
send
until we get canceled.
confessionals to the IG, man.
Yes,
Send
bro.
confessionals.
Send it. This is until we get canceled. We're out of here. Come.